What's up? Welcome back. My name is Vikram Deol. Most real estate agents are really awesome at selling and connecting with people. But here's why I don't think that most real estate agents should start a team. The reason why most real estate agents shouldn't start a team is because they don't know how to transfer their knowledge that they've acquired over the years to the new people that are coming into their world. The challenge when you build a team is that realtors, because a lot of real estate agents are not the greatest entrepreneurs, right? And I'm guilty of that, so don't get upset. Because we don't know how to create systems and processes and checklists, and because we don't know how to transfer all of the knowledge that we don't even know we have because we're so good at what we do, it becomes extraordinarily difficult to bring on new people. The other thing is that there's so many things when it comes to building a team. So let me kind of break down some reasons why I don't think you should build the traditional big team, but build a better team for you that gives you the support, right? That gives you the support that you need, but it doesn't wear you down. When most people think about building a team, they think of a 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 person organization. Like my good buddy, DJ De La Sala, right? He's got over 100 people on his team. They're going to do over $1 billion in sales, and it's a machine, right? It's a huge machine. When I think of a team for the solo agent that's burned out, tired, exhausted, running around doing everything, here's what I think of. I think the first hire is an admin, right? You need somebody to do the tasks you hate doing. Now that could be somebody virtually overseas, and there's a lot of programs out there. There's a lot of great VA companies out there. My good buddy Lath has a VA company. He helps amazing entrepreneurs get the support they need. And you do that all virtually. You pay $5 to $9 an hour. It saves you a ton of money. They can handle your transaction coordination. They can handle your CRM, clean it up. They can handle your emails, right? There's a ton of things they can do. That's the first step. Get some help, right? So when most agents who are frustrated, it's because they are doing too many tasks that they don't need to be doing. I have so many agents that have started working with me. They're doing 30, 40, 50 deals a year, and they're still ordering their signs. They're still the ones that are getting the pictures, right? Like if you're a listing agent with 20 or 30 deals a year, you shouldn't be ordering your signs. You shouldn't be ordering the pictures for your listings. Like that doesn't make sense. You could have a virtual assistant do all of that, scheduling, all of that. Or you can have an in-house admin that's going to cost you somewhere between $50,000 to $60,000 a year, right? Because you want a quality person, maybe a little bit less depending on if they're full-time or part-time, but somewhere between 40 to 60 grand a year, US based. Some people want the proximity to have somebody go drop off booties at the house. Somebody wants the assistant to go drop off dry cleaning. Somebody wants the assistant to go drop off flyers. Somebody wants to have the assistant go meet the stagers, right? All of that's fine. Just figure out which portion you want and what your budget allows. Can you afford to invest $3,000 to $5,000 a month to have somebody locally? Or do you need to invest maybe $500 to $1,000, $2,000 and have somebody virtually? So the first step when you build a team is get help. Second thing that real estate agents do horribly is they don't love prospecting. So you need somebody to help you prospect, whether that's an ISA in-house, or you can use like my buddy's company with Sheridan Street. You can hit up my buddy Cody, and you can get a dedicated ISA that they will train, they will hire, and that ISA will do all of your calls for you, right? So whether you hire it in-house, which is what I liked because I'm a control freak, or you take it out of house and you hire a service or a virtual assistant to do it for you, you need somebody to be on the phones. You need somebody to be in your DMs. You need somebody to do outreach for you so that you have a full calendar. If you don't do an appointment a day with a new prospect, you're going to have the unpredictable roller coaster income. 1 month, you're going to do great because you were prospecting the month before. Then you get busy and you have to order signs and you got to, Vic, I don't have time for this stuff. Oh my God, I'm so busy. Vikram, I can't meet with people. I have to do the escrow stuff and I got to do these things. Right? That's why we need the admin. So first we get support, then we get the ISA, right? Because if we don't have somebody reaching out on our behalf, because I know most real estate agents are not making 100 attempts, 100 dials, 100 door knocks a day because you say you have too much stuff on your plate, so you don't time block it because it's frustrating. You know, you got to take care of the client you have in front of you is what you feel. And so you're not taking care of your prospecting. So now we have an ISA. Well, now that you're doing a ton of appointments, there's another challenge, right? All these things keep breaking, right? As we start growing, things break. So now we have an ISA, now we have support, now we have a bunch of appointments. Now the problem is that you have buyers that want to see houses. Oh my God, Vikram, you didn't tell me the buyers were going to actually want to see the house. What am I going to do? I have an ISA scheduling appointments, I have escrows, I have all these things going on, I have listings that I have to do open houses for. I need a buyer's agent. Maybe you don't need a buyer's agent. Maybe what you need is you need somebody who can help open the door for you. You need somebody who's what we call a showing assistant. Somebody who can go out there, open the door for you so that you can do the more important things like negotiate the contracts. You can do the more important things like first meetings. You can do the more important things like putting out fires. You can do the more important things like creating content. So you don't need to be the person showing all the houses, but you do need to have somebody on your team that can show houses. And guess what? To train somebody to be a buyer's agent versus training somebody to open doors is magnitudes of difference. Somebody opening the doors is a minor training session, right? You got to teach them a few things, but it's a much smaller gap. But teaching somebody how to be a buyer's agent is huge. They got to negotiate contracts. They got to know what to look for in properties. They got to know what to negotiate. They got to know how to do the consultations, right? They got to do a lot of work. Think about all the steps. So it's a lot harder to teach somebody how to do a buyer's agent job than it is to teach somebody how to be a showing assistant. Now, maybe the graduation is the showing assistant after 6 months to a year becomes a buyer's agent, and that's cool. There's different ways to build a team. But I believe you can build a $500 to $1 million business with just a couple of key hires. In business, we need to look for who, not how. Who can do the job? Who can do the things I don't want to do? Who can go out there and show properties for me? Who can do the contracts for me? Who can make the calls for me? Who can be in my DMs? We need more who's, not hows. When you get the who's, and especially when you get the right who's, then we start to build the hows. We have to transfer the knowledge. But if we don't have the right who's on our team, then we don't think that teams work. So as an agent, right, as a solo agent that's out there that's having some success and you're kind of capped, you've plateaued, one of the reasons why you've plateaued is because there's no more time in your day to do income generating activities or the high dollar, high skill activities. You're too busy doing the busy work. So let's take the busy work off your plate and let's give that to somebody else who's better equipped to do that anyways. And you focus on your clients, you focus on sales, you focus on content, you focus on prospecting. If you do more of that, you win more. If you do more of the busy work, you lose. So if you're thinking about building a team, maybe let's reprogram your mindset around what a team actually looks like, because most real estate agents I know don't want to manage 10 or 15, 20, 30 people. They barely manage themselves, right? You're so busy. Like being a real estate agent is one of the hardest jobs out there because you're so busy working around the clock. Bring in the support, bring in the admin, bring in the ISA, bring in the showing agent. Do those things first before you try to bring on a buyer's agent.